This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions.
Drake has lost his mind, bruh. This dude just got Kendrick's kids involved in this lawsuit, bruh. He wants all the information between Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free from 2019 till now, including the relationship with Kendrick Lamar's children, bruh. Are you serious? And that's not even counting the fact that he wants to see Kendrick Lamar's entire contract after pretending he knew about the contract and push-ups. And he also wants to see content creator DMs. Like, what is going on here, bro? This dude been putting out single after single after single since the battle happened and cannot get anything to land. So what is he doing now? Crashing out. Trying to make sure that this experience is the worst thing that Kendrick Lamar has been through in his career. Trying to make sure that everybody is uncomfortable. All because he lost the battle. And y'all be on here crying when people get on Drake and when I get on Drake. But he doing like this. Y'all crazy.
A document sufficient to show the value of Kendrick Lamar Duckworth's recording catalog from January 1st, 2020 to present, including but not limited to any valuation thereof, formal or informal, that you conducted, commissioned, or considered. Yes, Drake is full on pocket watching Kendrick Lamar. He wants to see all of the numbers, how much money Kendrick Lamar has generated since 2020. Pocket watching, you must be the police. How does this benefit artists? How does this benefit? I told y'all I was tired of talking about the lawsuit, right? And y'all wanted me to talk about the lawsuit. Oh, they subpoenaed Kojo. They subpoenaed Kojo. How does this benefit artists? How you... I don't know, man. We live in weird times because there's people that's going to champion this regardless of what. What about this benefits artists? Let's keep it as simple as that. Let me know in the comments. I'll be waiting. Till next time, I'm out of here.
That's kind of nasty, bro. But no, it didn't stop there. They want Lucian Grange to be a key witness in their lawsuit. They claim that Lucian was always encouraging a competition between the record labels, which means they're trying to prove that this guy was encouraging the devaluing of Drake. They're saying Lucian had nothing to do with it, even though Lucian is on the record saying whenever Drake calls, he answers. So it wouldn't surprise me if he knew a little bit about this before it even came out. But this move right here doesn't sit right with me. Because A, don't bring the kids into it, and I'm pretty sure the Dave Free stuff is not true. But Drake is playing into public perception. So they're requesting documents that don't exist because they know that this is going to hit the public. And at that point, who cares? But you guys let me know what you think about all this in the comments.
Are you serious, bro? What are we talking about? What relevance is this, bro? What are you talking about? Oh my God, bro. I don't know, bro. No matter what side you're on, this is weird, bro. This is weird. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Drizzy? What?
I'm not gonna lie, as a Drake fan, bro, I don't even know how to feel about this dude. I thought this was really Drake against UMG, but in reality, it was Drake against Kendrick Lamar the whole time, bro.
Drake, get your legal team. Bring them in just a tad bit because they wowed the out today.
Today they requested UMG to provide any information they had on anything that indicated Kendrick Lamar having a DV case,
which is still not a proven fact.
They also asked for information on Dave Free's relationship with his children.
Alright, so let's talk about this Drake lawsuit. This isn't just another chapter in the rap battle between him and Kendrick Lamar. This is a legal move that could have real consequences. Drake is suing Universal Music Group, claiming that the label helped spread damaging content about him through Kendrick's diss track, Not Like Us. He's saying the song went too far and that it was promoted on some of the biggest stages in the world, like the Super Bowl and the Grammys, in a way that hurt his reputation. What's even more surprising is that Drake's legal team is pointing fingers at the head of the label, saying he played a role in pushing the track. That takes this situation from music beef to something way more serious. It raises questions about how far labels should go when artists are taking shots at each other and whether there's a line that shouldn't be crossed. Whether you think Drake is trying to protect his image or just doesn't want to lose the battle, This lawsuit is definitely making waves and could shift how the industry handles conflict going forward.
Let's go into the reports. So it says Drake's legal team has requested UMG to provide all documents on domestic allegations involving Kendrick Lamar and on Dave Free's relationship with him and his children. Why? 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 Like, I genuinely, like, I'm dead ass serious. I genuinely want to know why Dave Free's relationship with Kendrick Lamar, right? Why there is a request. Why there's an actual request for, Dave Free's relationship with Kendrick Lamar and his children. Yeah. It's getting a little silent now. And niggas got time to think and retract all them statements y'all made about how real this was and how this was changing things for artists and all of that. This whole entire thing is self-serving. It's self-serving. Now, don't get me wrong. We sat there and we literally watched Kendrick win that when he won the Grammy. And as he walks up, he's being celebrated by everybody in the music industry at the Grammys. Yes, Beyonce is dancing, Lucian Grange and Dr. Dre are high-fiving. People are all screaming out, "Hey, my as it plays. Mustard hype as a mother." I mean, listen, it's one of the biggest and most legendary records of his catalog. So of course he's happy, right? And I think that even though that this suit was filed prior, that's the part that really stung. Watching on television, because is going to lie and say, we wasn't watching the Grammys. Don't nobody watch that. Like, and I mean from his side, like they'd be like, "Oh, we don't watch that. Like we be in the real like we in the studio where what's that? What you want, big dog?" Like, what I mean? They running down on in the streets and all of that. Okay, they not paying attention to that. I know that anybody, because one of the biggest misconceptions about rappers is that they don't watch and they don't talk about people. All rappers do, all of them, is talk about other niggas. Don't be fooled. It's not no female shit. It's shit. All of them take their time, and when they in the studio, when they having downtime, when they doing whatever they do, they talking about everybody else and what's going on. Now, it says UMG has provided Drake's legal team with Kendrick Lamar's 22-page recording contract, but most of it was heavily redacted and unreadable. Drake's attorneys, plan to ask the court to order UMG to produce an unredacted version, which they would often like to unzip.
All right, to wrap this up, I think this whole Drake lawsuit situation really shows how much the game has changed. What started as a back and forth between two of the biggest names in hip-hop has now moved into the courtroom, and that's a whole different level. It's not just about who can drop the best bars or win the rap battle anymore. This is about reputations, careers, and the business side of music that we don't always see. When a major label like Universal Music Group gets involved in promoting a diss track that's causing this much controversy, it raises some serious questions. Are these companies just supporting their artists like they should? Or are they actively pushing drama to get more attention and streams? And the fact that Drake's lawyers are saying the label's CEO was personally involved takes this to a whole new level. That's not something you see every day, and it really shows how high the stakes are. Beyond all the legal stuff and headlines, this lawsuit could change how artists handle conflicts in the future. Will rappers think twice before dropping diss tracks if they know it could lead to lawsuits or legal battles? Could this case lead to more censorship or more control from labels over what artists say? Or is it just one isolated incident in the long history of hip-hop beefs? The answers to those questions will probably come out over time as this case moves forward. What's clear is that music today isn't just about entertainment. It's a huge business with real consequences for everyone involved, from artists to fans to executives. Definitely curious to see how this all plays out in court and what kind of precedent it sets for the industry. Will it protect artists from harmful accusations? or will it limit their freedom of expression? Either way, it's a conversation we all need to pay attention to, especially if you're a fan of hip-hop or involved in the music industry. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Drake is justified in taking this legal route, or do you feel it's an overreaction that could hurt hip-hop culture? And what do you think about the role of record labels in fueling or calming these disputes? Let me know. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and I'll catch you in the next video.